Hello and good morning, Standard 2. Today we're going to be learning about our mahogany tree. Now, just like the others, the mahogany tree has its specific scientific name. It's right here. Do you think you can say it? Go ahead and try. All right, well, I believe some people might have gotten it right. So this is actually pronounced Swietenia macrophylla. Swietenia macrophylla. Try to say it with me. Swietenia macrophylla. All right, so our Swietenia macrophylla mahogany tree or national tree is also known as the giant of the forest. Giant of the forest because it is one of the trees that grows the tallest in our forest. It can grow up to 100 feet or more. 100 feet is really tall. It is taller than our tallest building in Belize City, right? It's tall. And that's why they call it the giant. But besides being tall, it also has really big leaves. The leaves can grow up to 20 inches. So they also call it the big leaf tree, right? So this is a picture of when they're young, they're just starting to grow. As you can see, their trunk is a little bit thin, and here's a better picture of the young trunk and tree. And you know, it flowers, it provides a lot of shade, and it also bears fruit. So let's look at a bigger tree. This is when it's fully grown. As you can see, the stem of the tree or the base of the tree has some very strong support system. Like you can see the roots at the trunk of the tree. You can see these clearly that they're supporting this tree. And you can see that the trunk gets bigger and thicker. Now, the trunk of the tree is usually very smooth, like it's one straight trunk. Doesn't have a lot of branches breaking off at the base of the trunk, right? It's usually very smooth. Now let's take a better look at the leaves. So the leaves can grow up to 20 inches in length. And if you have a ruler and you can try to measure 20 inches, you're gonna see that's pretty big, right? So that's one of the reasons why they call it the big leaf tree, because the leaves itself are very big. So the mahogany tree does produce a brown fruit, also called the sky fruit. And the fruit itself, some people use it as a natural remedy, like something natural that you can use to heal your skin or any health problems that you have. But it's not a fruit that's very common that you're gonna just see everywhere, because you know the mahogany tree doesn't grow overnight. It takes a really long time to grow. It usually takes a few years to grow, right? The years may vary, and so you don't get this tree a lot unless you're planting a lot of mahogany tree, and then it still takes some years to grow, and it only blossoms during the summertime, like around March to June, that time. So it only blossoms, like the fruit only comes out once a year. So animals though, birds and insects, love eating the fruits. And of course, you know, the fruits having seeds. So that's how, you know, the birds and the plant would eat the fruit, spit out the seed, or you know, the seed comes out through their poop, and then that's how sometimes more trees get planted, more mahogany trees get planted. This tree also, because it's so up high, it's very strong, so it can withstand winds. It's one of those strong trees. And also sometimes when the wind blows very hard, the fruit of the tree would, you know, be blown off, and then when it lands on the ground, maybe no one eats it, it begins to rot, the seed is planted again, and that's also how more mahogany trees get planted in the forest. So let's take a close-up look of the tree trunk. And you know, when the fruit is finished, this is a mahogany seed, so this is kind of like how the seed looks close up when it comes out of the fruit, right? Okay, so mahogany wood is very popular. Yes, Here in Belize, we make some money from exporting our beautiful mahogany tree. And people use it to create beautiful mahogany wood furnitures, especially mahogany doors. Why? Because mahogany, the tree itself, the wood, is very high quality wood. It's durable, which means it could last for a really, really long time. It's not like if it gets wet, it could withstand a lot of different, things that could damage furnitures. This is a very strong wood. When it's cut open, like you can see, looking at the tree here, it looks kind of dark. However, when you cut it open or get into the inside, it usually has this orange red color. So it's very beautiful. And then when you polish it, it looks even better, right? So a lot of people use it to make beautiful furnitures. And this is one way that Belize makes its money by exporting the mahogany tree, the wood out, so that other countries can use it to make their furnitures. And that's about it for our mahogany tree. Go ahead on the next slide. See if you can draw the tree in your notebook and copy down some notes. Bye.